Hey guys, happy Valentine's Day, and hopefully you have a great Valentine's Day with you and your significant other. And today I'm just going to show you this really simple makeup look that isn't going to clash with any crazy outfits you have for Valentine's Day. So don't worry, you ain't going to look like you out there, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is correct our face, and I have to actually correct my red spots and my dark spots. So that's why I use the green Pro concealer, and the orange concealer is going to basically cancel out all the dark spots on my face. Usually I would use more Pro concealer than that, but I don't know what was going on today. So I just wet this sponge with a e.l.f. setting spray, and I'm just blending as much as I can. And you really don't have to worry too much about blending this because it is going to be under a layer of concealer and a layer of foundation, so you're really not going to see it. I just put on the Lorac, what is it called? Something Scene, I forgot. That's the Lorac eyeshadow primer that comes with the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm just going to use that first color as a transition color. I'm just going to put that all over my lid, and now I'm going to use this second color only in my crease, and this is just going to deepen my crease a little bit and help me blend a little better. This is like a 2, 3, 4 step type of crease right here. So now I'm going to use espresso, and I'm just going to put this only in the crease area and not blend it out too much. Only put that on the outer V, and I'm also going to wing it out just a little bit. Now I'm going back with that first blending brush and just blending out that espresso so that it's like a 3-step layering of eyeshadow. Making sure I do it on both sides, and when I do it on both sides, I feel like it just helps me make it a lot more even. Make sure that one eye isn't darker than the other. Now I'm just going to take a dab of this black and just literally concentrate it in that outer corner and not bring it out too much. Okay, so here I use the gold in the Lorac Pro palette, and I actually foiled it. I sprayed some e.l.f. setting spray on my brush, and then I dipped it inside of the gold eyeshadow, and I started pressing it on my eyelid. I actually took it a little bit past the center of my eyelid. You just want to make sure that you pat this in and layer it so that you can't see any of your eyelid underneath the gold eyeshadow. Okay. And this takes a lot of time. I actually was sitting here for a long time blending in my eyeshadows and patting on this gold eyeshadow in particular, just trying to make sure that there was no skin peeking through. And you see me going back in with my blending brush and just blending everything out, making sure there's no like harsh lines in between the shadows. Going back in with that crease brush and just basically defining that dark outer corner a bit more. Now I'm going to go in with my favorite eyebrow highlight, and this is the cream eyeshadow in the Lorac Pro palette, which is literally my favorite now. Like, I cannot use any other shadow for my eyebrow highlight. Now I'm just going to go in with espresso and start shading in my bottom lash. I'm only going to put that on the outer corner. Then I'm going to put stable or sable in the center, and I'm going to put the gold in the inner corner, just basically mimicking the eyeshadow that's on my eyelid. If you want, you could definitely add some bling to the inner corner. Maybe some white glitter, silver glitter, or some gold glitter would be cool. Now, just make sure you check your work. Make sure you go back and forth, making sure everything is even. And I'm not gonna like violate y'all and show y'all the terrible job I did on my eyelashes or my eyeliner, which was a disaster. Like, literally, the camera cut off and everything, and I still wasn't done with the dang eyeliner. So yeah, that was a fail. Now I'm gonna go in with this in Aesthetica, right? Aesthetica concealer palette, which I am in love with. Jesus Christ, this concealer palette has really stepped up my makeup game. Not gonna lie, it has almost every color you need to mix and match and to make your perfect highlight color, your perfect contour color, all that good stuff. And as you can see, I'm using a very light highlight and a very dark contour color, because actually I'm going to put my foundation on top of all this, so it is going to even it all out. So don't worry, I'm not crazy. So I'm just wetting the back of the beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend in that contour, which I kind of regret doing, because once I put the foundation on top of it, it literally disappeared. So, but you'll see, I just reapplied that contour color to deepen up my basically my cheeks and make me look like I got some cuts in my face. And I'm just blending that out. And I love this Real Techniques stippling brush a lot. It really helps me apply my foundation so smoothly and so nicely. I really love it. Just contouring my nose, bringing back that contour on my cheeks, and contouring the top of my forehead also. And I don't know what happened, but I must have not been thinking about y'all guys, like seriously, because I forgot to put in all the products that I use at this point. This is the Absolute Setting Powder and Brightening Banana Absolute New York, which I am in love with. This is like the cheapest, best quality setting powder I can find. Like literally, it's not that much money compared to, you know, the more expensive brands. So you're not going to be breaking your bank trying to get this. Also, I use some Ruby Kisses powder, and like it's a dark setting powder. I'm gonna have the link down below, and I love this crap. Like, I always use this for contour. It's really darker than my skin tone, so it works perfectly. And yeah, I'm just putting that on all my contoured areas. Now I'm using my cute little powder puff to remove all that bake that I did with that setting powder. And I got this actually from IK House. I really love this thing. It's a little stiff though, but once you wash the first time, it does become softer, which I love. This is a liner, I think by Ruby Kisses, and it's just in a brown color, and I use this to outline my lips. Okay, now I'm going to use this Shany Cosmetics. I know you can't see. I had this for a long time. And this is in number 4. I got this in like a pack of like multicolored lipsticks. And I'm just going to put this all over. Make sure it's covering my entire lips. Really like that color. And then I'm going to use this Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick by Maybeline. And I'm going to put this only in the center. And I kind of just like pat it between my lips, and I feel like this gives me such a brolic looking bottom lip. Like, I didn't even realize how brolic my bottom lip looked after using this until I watched the video. It literally made me look like I had like a real pout, like. But I love it. I wish I would have used more at the top of my lip just so it could even out, like my bottom lip look brolic. And look at me, like I'm really feeling myself, and I'm not even done. Like, I didn't even fix my edges. I got lipstick on my teeth. Like, what the heck going on, girl? You better stop. Yep, this is my baby right here. This is the Milani Baked Blush in Soleil. I don't know if that's what it's called or not, but that's what I'm calling it. And this thing can be used as a highlighter. This thing can be used as a blush. I love this thing. I also like to put my blushes on my nose. So yeah, that's the end. And I hope y'all like this video. Let me know what y'all think down below, and enjoy these slow-mos. Like, I was really feeling myself. Okay, bye y'all.